everyone! So today I am going for a flip cup again. Never tired of it, and I thought I would use purples and a yellow to contrast with it, as well as zinc white to get cells. I mixed my paints to have the colors more diluted than the white, and the reason for this is I use pigment density and the densities of my mixes to get cells. And how that works is the zinc white is a very heavy pigment, and I mix it 4-part paint to 6-part medium. And that keeps it dense, heavy, and it will sink in the other colors because as the cup flips, the zinc white will be at the bottom, it will end up at the top, will sink in the other colors, push them up in a cell-like pattern. And I do not use silicone. The truth is, you do not need silicone to get cells. Well, yeah, I mean, my canvas will have cells at times, but not be covered in them. Personally, I like it better that way. I feel like the compositions are nicer that way. And yeah, the colors, the yellow is a Dyarilide yellow, very light pigment. I mixed it 1 part to 10 part medium, 1 to 9, no, 1 to 10, yeah. So 1 part paint, and then I check how much paint I have and I add 10 times that. And for the purple here, it's a metallic purple, a pearl. I'm using the Arteza Pearl Royal Purple. It looks very nice, and I was very satisfied with the result of my last painting. The sheen of it, really cool. And I am also using Permanent Violet Dark. And the Royal Purple here is a heavy body acrylic, so I mixed it about 3-part paint to 7-part medium. And to that, I add about 20% water, about 10% water in the yellow since it's a fluid acrylic, and the same with the Permanent Violet Dark. It was mixed the same way as the yellow. And they are mixed to be more diluted than the white for the pigment and density difference. This is what will get you the cells. I don't know. That doesn't sound right, but I hope you got it. Let's get started with it. Alright, so let's start with white here. I'm going to put the pearlescent paint in first because it has a mica pigments in it, and that places it at a medium density. And then the purple, I'll have to level my table, I just moved it. And then the Dyarilide yellow, which is pretty much one of the lightest pigment out there. Let's see, how much did I move it? Not that much. Cover my corners because I always have a hard time covering them. Will allow me to have to move the paint less. Pop this huge bubble here. So pretty, just like that. I'll try to keep it. is it? Hopefully I got it. I love that. I'm gonna give you a time lapse, and meanwhile I will cover my sides and pop the bubbles. Alright, so as I said earlier, I prefer having a bit of cells and some lines, some lacing. I find this to be really nice, really interesting to the eye. It's not an overload of cells. There is a lot of it. Well, not too much, just perfect for me. And those big cells here are really cool, outlined with purple, well, the metallic purple, and a tiny bit of white in the middle. I'm not sure if the white will remain, and it will dry much transparent too, so much more transparent too. So we'll see about it. But in any case, the purple will dry darker and will contrast really well with the yellow. And honestly, really happy painter. I love those lines here and the kind of gradient formed with the purple and the yellow. I find that the trick not to get brown when you use complementary colors is to use a little bit more paint than you would usually use, and then move it less on the canvas. Try not to move the paint too much, that way it doesn't mix and doesn't create brown. And yeah, also mica is a funny beast to work with. It seems to kind of I'm not sure how to explain it, but it seems to have formed like a little screen on top, a little film. I think it's going to be really nice, pearlescent and shiny. I can't wait to see how this dries. Of course, the metallic paint is dull right now, but as the medium dries, it will only leave the pigments to shine through, and I think it's going to be really nice. And of course, it's not done changing. Some more cells are appearing, but it's taking longer now, so I thought that the time lapse would be long enough that way. But of course, I will show pictures of the dried painting in the outro. And we're back, and I'm a happy painter. I really love the combination of colors here. I have to say thanks to Arteza again for hooking me up. If you want to help me out and help them out, check out the links in the description. We always need more art supplies. And yeah, on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!